Hello, dear. Today, our editorial on the topic of alarming turn on the Manipur situations. A return to normalcy, that is a noun, in Manipur requires concrete action by government and civil society. Violence has flared again in Manipur. Merely, that's mean of only 3 weeks, merely 3 weeks. After conflagrations, that's mean of dispute, a uh, okay result in scores of deaths, and the displacement of people in Churachandpur and Imphal in particular. Alarming. What began a protest against an order by the High Court of Manipur on March 2027, seeking inclusion of the Metis community of Manipur Metis into the state's scheduled tribes list. ST has taken a grotesque, grotesque turn with representative of the Kuki zoning community, including BJP MLA seeking a separate administration. This situation should never have come to such a pass, and while inter-community relations have occasionally led to flare-ups and remain for tense for years together, and the conflagrations in May mark a degradation in hill and valley relation and a complete failure of the government in curbing violence community committed by radicals and miscreants present in the Metis and Kuki Zomic communities. Partially, that's mean of हालांकि इसके साथ भी partially. This is a consequence of the inability of the state government led by the BJP Chief Minister and Biren Singh to rise above the fray and to act in a manner that was unbiased against particular community. The government's so-called that's mean of jhuta dikhauti, anti-poppy cultivation. Anti-poppy poppy, it's a type of drugs in cultivation in Meghalaya by tribal community, production by tribal community. Poppy cultivation drive that was seen as moves against the Kuki Yumi Hill, and developers raised their IRER, that's mean of angry, while the High Court single judge bench ill thought out. That's it is a phrasal verbs. That's mean of without thinking do anything. Order at the Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud himself observed as being violative of a 23 years old constitution's bench judgment exacerbate, that's mean of बढ़ गया the situation. Okay, the government was unable to prevent the spiraling of violence. Spiraling, that's mean of जैसे कोई भी जैसे हवा में जैसे मतलब गर्मियों में जैसे एक जगह पर तेज हवा आती है और जहाँ पर मिट्टी होती है वो ऐसे घूम घूम के ऊपर उठ जाती है, या फिर आग की लपटें जैसे वो ऊपर उठते हैं, उसी प्रकार से जो ये वायलेंस हुआ उसको धीरे धीरे वो बढ़ता गया. स्पाइरलिंग ऑफ वायलेंस इन चुराचंदपुर in and Imphal, that is capital of Manipur, suggesting the current, that's mean of current, and regime, that's mean of government, and incompetence. The state government must get its act together with the help of the center to bring back normalcy by increasing patrolling. Patrolling, I know. Patrolling of parliament and police force, police force in Riotan's area, providing relief to displaced people and curtailing the influence of militant section. Okay, let's continue. Influence of militant section. A plan to allow the return of those displaced to their homes in the medium terms must also be put. A plan to allow the return of those displaced to their homes in the medium terms must also be put into order with the help of the security force. And not doing is so only placed into the hands of chauvinists from either side who emphasize difference and disharmony and separation, all of which will be disasters of for the state in the long terms, and the union government cannot remain nonchalant about the turn of event, and Manipur, like some of the others northern eastern state, and needs to promote a civic consequence among its citizens that will allow them to rise above ethnic identities to different themselves, and with the task to fraying with community leaders and state government representative. It is incumbent upon civil society members within and outside Manipur to take up the cause of rebuilding inter-community ties and not letting chauvinist and militant groups hijack the role of representations. Okay, thank you very much to hear my editorial. Thank you.